Hello everybody and welcome back to Learning the Acoustic Guitar Part 15. Hope everyone's shredding it up out there. In this episode I just wanted to talk about more on hammer-ons and pull-offs, and I've referenced in another lesson, but I told you to scrap the thinking. But we're just going to talk about setting a note. When you're first starting with your hammer-ons and pull-offs, it's probably going to be a little difficult to get the sound out of the string. So I'm just going to talk you through some technical ideas to focus on, I guess one technical idea to focus on what I call setting the note. And then I also want to just talk about the difference between a descending hammer-on and a pull-off. We're playing the same notes, so what's the difference and why should you use different things? But I'll walk you through that playing pattern right there, which is a melody off of a piece I've not played yet. But we're going to go the major scale pattern, which I think I've called the Mixolydian scale, and I'm pretty sure it's the Ionian scale, but again, names don't really matter. I might have messed it up again. But just your major scale pattern, the 2 whole steps, start on any note, 2 whole steps. Again, I've walked you through the pattern in other videos, but we'll play fret 5, then 2 whole steps, so we're going to strike the 5th note, and then we're going to hammer on this, or strike the 5th fret, hammer on the 7th fret, and then strike the 7th fret and hammer on the 5th fret. And then so after that, strum, hammer on, strum, hammer on. Now you're going to strum and hammer on 2 whole notes, or 2 whole steps. And then to finish the run, you're going to strike the 7th fret again and hammer on the 5th. And so that run contains a couple descending hammer-ons. If you can't play those yet, just again, your normal ascending hammer-on's fine for building your technical capacity. What you're wanting to do is you're just going to, whatever notes you're hammering on or pulling off, you want to oppose the you want to push or pull to the opposite direction with the higher up finger. So what I mean is this: if you're trying to hammer on from the 5th to the 7th fret, you want to set the note by pushing your index finger up this way, and then hammer on, and that will carry the tension in the string to make the hammer on give you a louder sound on just your typical ascending hammer on. Now I'm going to play those same notes as pull-offs, right? This is hammer-ons, these are descending hammer-ons. Well, these ascending then descending, these are descending hammer-ons. So I'm going to play those same notes as pull-offs. Descending hammer-ons, pull-offs. And so when you do a pull-off, the motion of pulling off the string accents it. You can hear my finger hitting the fretboard. So you want to use descending hammer-ons simply when you don't want to accent the string as a pull-off. But the run is using the same notes. And for the pull-offs, setting the notes a lot more pronounced, right? For right-handed people, or I guess if you're fretting with your left hand, you're going to want to push that string. Again, my index finger is consciously pushing up the fretboard so I can get the pull-off sound with my middle finger. Index finger pushing up, middle finger pulling off the string as close to the fretboard as I can. Same thing with the middle finger. Now I'm pulling off the 7th fret to the 5th fret. All right, the 9th fret to the 7th fret. Now 7 to 5, 9 to 7, 7 to 5, 9 to 7, 7 to 5, 9 to 7 as a descending hammer-on, 7 to 5 as a descending hammer-on. And so it's a nuanced difference, but to me it makes a lot. It's a big sound difference between a pull-off or a descending hammer-on. But that's what I'm saying. Setting the note, whatever direction if you're doing an ascending run where you're going to higher notes, you're going to want to push up the fretboard, and if you're going descending, typically the pull-offs are always the thing that you want to focus on. Again, like up or down doesn't really matter. Just whatever the higher finger up, you're opposing the pressure that you're going to hammer on or pull off with the lower finger. And if you're doing a run with multiple hammer-ons and pull-offs, you want to have we've talked about keeping the strength and repositioning your left hand. You want to slow down your metronome practice until at every point in the run you can stop, and the note quality or integrity is the same as the note you either fret or the note you either strummed or the note before it. So once you start getting sloppy, slow it down so all of the notes are very clear. But that's what you want to focus on for getting more volume or more tone out of your hammer-ons and pull-offs, is opposing pressure with the digits of your left hand. And that's another fun picking pattern you can practice to build your descending hammer-on capacity. One more time, we're going to go 5, 7, strum hammer-on, strum hammer-on, strum hammer-on, strum hammer-on, strum 2 hammer-ons, strum hammer-on. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, and check back for more.